So, we're here for another top 10 list in Dragon Ball Legends. Uh, Here are the tiers, 1 through. Well, okay, it's already kind of lagging for me. 1 through 10. And then obviously we have the honorable mentions, and I mean, you already know who's going in that first tier. Let's get into this. Yeah, Mr. I heard you wanted Vegito. He is not bad, he is very good. Uh, he has annoying sealing. He'll literally seal your entire hand. It, it's kind of toxic, actually. Pretty sure this guy has paralysis. I could be wrong. I need to look over his kit again. He's very good. It's just I wouldn't put him in the honorable mentions personally, but he is definitely good. Same with this guy. I think this guy's better, just outright. But yeah, let's get in with the honorable. Okay, why are you here? Honorable mentions. So, first honorable mention. This is no order, by the way, for the honorable mentions. Goku, GT Goku, Universal Spirit Bomb. He's very good. His endurance can be kind of annoying to deal with, given he's got so much health. He's kind of tanky. He's not what he once was, but he's still very good. His vanish removal is kind of toxic. His green card's also kind of annoying. I'm pulling up the next couple. You already saw who's at number 10, by the way. Um, he's just good. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. He's just good. Easy to get, cover, and all. Very nice. I have nothing I can really say about this unit. Pretty sure this guy also deletes buffs if you were to ult him. Yeah, he's 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 just quite solid. Next is Broly. Some matches, this guy can look like the best unit in the game. Other matches, this guy can look like absolute dog water. The fact that he can get such highs, already just, you have to have him in contention for top 10. You don't have to have him in your top 10. You just need to have him in an honorable mentions area. Broly, he he struggles defensively, for sure, if you don't get that green card off early. But if you do, he can carry you. He can carry you through pretty much anything. His ultimate will one-shot about anything. The only real complaint that I have for this Broly is the fact that he only gets cover null on main. And it's for about, what is it, 15 timer counts? That's, you literally use main. You start a combo with him, you pop your ult, you're probably going to switch out if you used your vanish. And you don't have your vanish already or aren't close. So, he's just, you pop that main, you basically lose all your utility right after it. Alright, next we have, Mr. I heal all of my health every 5 seconds. Honest to God, I might put him at number 10. I don't know. It's close. Uh, Basically, this Boo practically can't die. He has a Disrupt where he heals a crap ton of health. He has easy to get cover and all as well. He's just so good. Nobody's really talking about him. He's just good. This guy could go here if you wanted to put him here. I'm not going to put him there, but he's definitely he's good. He's incredible. I can't say too much because I haven't used him too much, but he is. Having a blast cover change in this meta is actually kind of good. Because most of these are strikes, so you're going to more than likely go for a blast if you're going to continue comboing. And then switch to this guy, he has a long-range blue. I just love that boo. He's so good. No, no. Okay, there we go. This guy would go in the I heard you wanted God Goku tier. This guy's good. It's just it's not a great meta for him. If I had to give a summary, he's like I said, he is very, very good. But I mean, you do have one of the craziest green units we've ever seen up here, so it's a bit of a struggle for him. I can't I haven't pulled this guy, but from what I have seen, he's quite good. Next, I would say Vegeta and Nappa. They are again, like I keep saying. Let's just throw you in here as well, and also because of spoilers from earlier, let's do this. Uh, Vegeta and Nappa, their value's hurt by Vegito because Vegito gets extra damage inflicted, and I believe Dragon Balls as well from what is it? KOing a revive character. It's like 50% damage inflicted 2 or 4 Dragon Balls. It's something like that. This unit, it has a lot of value just because it's a revive unit. Already has some value. But the problem is there's so many yellows. They the I like the fact that they get green cards quite easily actually. Primarily Nappa from his main ability. He gets a green card, he then gets his unique gauge built up faster. He gets cover null from the green, he gets a blue card after his unique gauge is built up. The Vegeta portion gets cover null as well on green. They're quite good. But again, I mean, hey, look who's number 10. It's a yellow. It's a strong yellow. Super 17 hasn't fallen off at all. Need to get this out of the way. He hasn't fallen off one slight bit. It's just he is in a terrible, terrible spot right now because of Vegito. Vegito shuts him down like almost no other unit can do to any other unit. It's shocking what Vegito does to Super 17. Vegito doesn't exist. Super 17 might honest to God be like 5. I do think Zamasu is better, the red Zamasu. But Super 17, he's just so dominant still. You pop that green, go type neutral. You literally take away the opponent's vanish if you land that green. You seal their abilities, you seal everything. You strike card? Oh, cool, can't use your hand practically. AoE ultimate, on Covernull gets another ultimate, it's quite nutty. Gets Covernull a lot from the unique gauge. Did I say Covernull for the other ultimate? I meant cover change. Might have said cover change, but you have to specifically land that strike cover change on an opponent. But if you do, you get another ultimate. He's just so good. I have no complaints about him. Uh, Going in at number 10, you have Super Baby 2. He needs to take 3 arts hits or 1 normal arts hit and then like a blue card. Then he has his unique gauge built up. Now, the problem with this guy is he's dependent upon high stars, but I'm gauging how good these guys are at 14 stars. So, at 14 stars, he's number 10, I would argue. Again, this guy could slide in. But, yeah. He removes your vanish, he heals a crap ton. He goes type neutral. He gets a blue card as well that can nullify endurance. He locks with his ultimate. He does a lot. It is shocking he is down here. But that's just because we've gotten better units. Now, I will say, he, his green card could be better. It could absolutely be better. The reason I say this is because you have to specifically counter a tackle, tap attack, quick attack, or a strike, which that's kind of difficult to do unless your opponent does a mid-range strike, which honestly, that's one of the dumbest things you can do. Um, moving on. Also, he gets a lot of free and easy cover and all when you switch in and use an arts card. He gets 5 counts. God Goku. Now, I was thinking about putting this guy higher, but I can't. Because the unit after him, it's too much of a gap, if I'm being honest. God Goku has an AoE green card. That AoE green card gives him cover and all. It gives him an extra arts card. I don't remember if it's just pure strike. I think it's just like a. I think it is just an arts card. But him having endurance is nice, obviously. The fact that he also, on top of him having an AoE green card, has the nuh-uh to the AoE green cards. You know, the freaking, I'm trying to remember the name of it. You know what I mean. Gogeta Blue has it. The freaking Red Beast has it. Who is also very good. Just because they're not in honorable mentions, or units not in honorable mentions, like this guy, it doesn't mean they're bad. It just means that I wouldn't see them as a top 10 contender. God Goku's main ability, also giving him a green card, is quite good. The type neutrality, followed by drawing another green with more cover null on his unique gauge being filled up, is very good as well. This guy is what I would consider a balanced but great option. Just as a unit, he's very good. He's incredible. Let's just get this guy out of the way. He stops you from cover changing, and also on main ability, just so happens to also nullify endurance, which, I mean, haha. Um, this, he also has a freaking counter kind of unique gauge, but he doesn't counter, but he also has auto dodge, he also gets cover null on green, he also heals on green, he just does a lot. He gets a green card from his main ability, just like this guy, but he nullifies endurance with it. He's just dumb. He is. The fact he is number 8 on this list, honestly, is kind of terrifying. He could be put up to here, I think. But I just gotta go with my gut. I have him at number 8. He has not fallen off at all. In fact, we get better yellow units. He could go up to here. Or not yellow, purple units. He he doesn't have any like defensive stuff like, Goku and Bardock, Golden Frieza, God Goku kind of. He doesn't have necessarily the best options if he's getting blasted into oblivion, but he still has that auto dodge, which is kind of dumb, especially when he's replenishing his gauge every damn green. I'm pretty sure he does. Let's just go with Gogeta Blue. Gogeta Blue. He's... Before you fuse, the first 4 tag switches you do, this guy is ridiculous. After that, starts to taper off quite quickly. The Goku and Vegeta portion is, I would just say, outright better than the Gogeta portion, up until you run out of those extra buffs, and then you want to fuse in a Gogeta. Now, a good thing that you can do with this is you get knocked below 50% HP, you switch out, switch back in, right? Then, then you get 50% of your, synchro gauge, is it called? I think it's synchro gauge. Damn Yu-Gi-Oh! Sound and effects. Uh, you get the synchro gauge, and then you can switch, like tag switch, and then fuse, and then you have cover null, so you don't have to utilize that assault chain mechanic for cover null. This guy has a lot of tech. He has type neutrality as well when you use up the unique gauge, and then you replenish it by using an arts card. He can't get countered by this guy. He's good. It's just the fact that he only gets his cover null. Oh yeah, forgot the main ability, but I'll mention that. The fact he only gets cover null after fusing in the assault chain, that is just terrible. It's horrible. But the main ability also gives him his entire vanish back, so that's good. Plus a blue. The funny thing is, we'll get to him in a second. If you use Gohan's is it armor break? If you use his armor break and you use this guy's blue card, there is nothing the Gohan can do. This guy goes through it because of the fact he has Nullify Blast. Not Blast Armor. He nullifies it. So he goes through the armor break. Pretty good. Number 6. Okay, what just happened? That was weird. Glad I got that on video. Number 6, we have Kid Buu. Kid Buu is... He's crazy. Yes, so you literally sidestep, he goes type neutral. You blast, he gets 3 counts of cover and all immediately. You use his green card, he lowers the enemy's ki, he gives himself 60% of his vanishing gauge. He does some of the most damage you'll see. He has endurance. This guy does everything. He just does everything. I can't say anything bad about him. He's just good. I can't say anything about him that I haven't already said. Let's just move on. Next we have Zamasu. Pretty sure you guys can already see the next unit, but in case you can't, I'm not going to spoil that one. I'm actually going to do this a little bit. Zamasu. AoE green, type neutrality, cover null on strike arts card, endurance nullification on main ability, blue card gives him another green card. He's just stupid. He's got a bunch of healing. Once you fall below a certain HP amount, he heals off a certain amount of damage that he takes. Is there anything I didn't mention that doesn't sound good? Is there anything that I didn't mention? Is there anything at all? I mean, the only downside about this guy that I can really understand, I mean, outside of the fact that its green card gets countered by 2 units on here, it is... He is so big, you sometimes don't even know where the enemy is. Or what they're doing. It's not as much a problem now, but it was a bit of a. The funny thing, it was a problem when Blue Topo came out. Blue Topo's a similar size to this guy. We didn't have the zoomed out camera compared to what we currently have. But yeah, the fact that he just gets endurance nullification on main ability, so the fact that he can kill without his buffs being taken away, as long as you don't pop the ult, that's kind of dumb. That is really freaking stupid. It honestly, you could argue he's here. You could, but in my opinion, if you do that, you might be just a little high, not super high, but just a little bit. But yeah, I'm putting him at 5. He's good. Next is you know, tell us you're going freezing. The constant vanish restoration on the green card, the constant making your blast 99 cost practically, the constant just heal. His AoE ultimate, his blue card hits like a freaking freight train. He has that comeback mechanic. He's just good in every single way. Just like this guy without the AoE green, but the extra stats. Or percentages, I mean. I think he also. Oh, yeah. A gripe that I have about this guy, I just thought of a negative about him. For a big character, why the hell doesn't he have blast armor? Pretty sure this guy does, by the way. Why doesn't this guy have blast armor? Why? It used to be reserved for the bigger characters. Why doesn't he have it? I mean, don't get me wrong, it would make him even stronger, which is the opposite of what we're really looking for his Zenkai. But why? Golden Frieza, by the way, yeah, I think I've already stated it. Also, I'm pretty sure once the comeback mechanic procs and then you pop the ultimate, it's type neutral. There's that. For an AoE ultimate, it's pretty good. Especially with 170% damage inflicted. Pretty good. Yep. Uh, constantly getting green cards, constantly getting vanish, constantly just being cancer. Let's just grab the next 3 units. Shall it get the hell out of here? Get the hell out. You're not welcome here. Number 3, Gohan. Number 2, Vegito. Number 1, Gohan. Haha, Gohan Ball Legends. Look, two in the top 3. Ultra Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. You could argue it's this, but I would do this. Because this guy's, yes, he's a nerf for this guy, but he's also kind of like a buff. Because Hybrid Saiyan, Sun Family. Now, this guy doesn't have blast armor, but he gets rid of your blast armor, so it kind of evens out. He has a Strike Arts card counter, he has an AoE green card, he has a blue card counter, he goes type neutral on ultimate. Once he loses an ally, he has endurance. Did I mention the AoE green card? He's he's dumb. He is crazy. He's broken as all hell. But this guy turns him into a bitch. Vegito, let's just talk about him. Guaranteed kill on rush is stupid, but removes your buffs. The blue card is probably the hardest hitting blue card in the game. Just outright. Gets cover and all on green. The Goku and Vegeta portion aren't even that bad. They heal a lot. They remove your Dragon Balls. They gain Dragon Balls. This guy gets extra damage inflicted against anything once you kill a revival unit, who we just so happen to have right here. Overall, just a dumb unit. blast armor, obviously, but this guy turns him into his. Okay, yep. This guy rips him apart. This guy rips him apart, and I can't say there's anything else actually that outright rips the Ultimate Gohan apart. Yeah, Gohan. Let's move on to Gohan now. Removes your Vanish with its main ability, so then you can switch into this guy in Rush, by the way. That's kind of toxic. Also something you can do if you have all, the fusions and Gohan. Green card, increase sub count. Main ability, Rush. You lock them in practically with the extra sub count. And then you remove their Vanish, right? And then you Rush with a guaranteed kill. And you can't be guessed. Because if you get guessed, it still connects. But Gohan, yeah, he removes your Vanish. He has infinite blue card replenish. He gets an infinite amount of green cards from his blue cards. He heals the entire team once he procs that stupid damn first unique gauge. He gets his Vanish back an infinite amount of times with the green cards that he obtains, as long as you switch out after you proc it the one time. Also, even if you do have your Vanish and you pop the green card, it'll count. So be careful with that. He nullifies Endurance with his blue card as well. Forgot to mention that. I would honestly say if there was a gap, here's what I would do. There. But that's not it, so yeah, I'm comfortable with this list. Let me know what y'all think. Uh I can't really describe the kits perfectly because I can't pull them up while doing this currently, but I just have a good enough idea of what every single unit here does. Oh yeah, I forgot 110% damage inflicted, by the way, with another 110% once you switch them. Pretty good. Pretty good.